to share this in a few places. And my server. Hello to the one person in chat. So, it's been a fucked week, but I am still here. I have fucking lasagna. I'm going to eat that because I have a workout after this. Oh, shit. Oh. So, anyway, evening. Let me switch to live chat. I don't think I did that yet. Wait for people to filter in. Aye. Starting now. I said straighting now with an E at the end, so I'm gonna play that off as intentional instead of like a typo. I'm gonna microwave some of this a little too long, but so this week I had many plans and all of them got fucked with barely any exceptions. I am reading in chat from Rose. What if someone were to interrupt the stream with AI-generated prompts? Well, that is one of the benefits of YouTube chat. Because YouTube chat blocks high character messages. So you couldn't actually do that unless you were really dedicated to the craft. Like, if you wanted to, like, parse them into certain, like, small sections that would feed into it, maybe you could get away with it, but, like, just AI just has a tendency to belch. And if people want to talk, and the only way that they can do that is AI, first off, if all they're doing is asking questions, it's not like, you know, that's a lot less disrespectful than, for instance, coming to a conclusion using AI and then telling me I'm wrong because I disagree with the AI. But if they just asked fucking questions that an AI asked them, I don't know, I'd probably take it as a challenge to be better than the AI, be more informed, be better capable of answering questions. Yeah, I mean, I hate AI, but, you know, honestly, and it's also one of those instances where it's like, I'm not even sure I would know. And Rose is, by the way, in a Discord server. I'm answering questions from multiple ones of those. But it's kind of hard to interrupt a stream. I mean, unless there's some extreme jarring bullshit in chat, it's not like I'm going to stop. Hello, Valor. So, I'm assuming you're asking how I'm holding up because of the eye thing. Yesterday, I experienced a resurgence in symptoms. For those of you who don't know, I had this weird, like, incident on Wednesday evening of mostly blindness. Like, I had shit arcing across the front of my face, like my eyes were a TV that got broken. And I didn't know why, but it just happened. I got extreme head pain. I got fucking uh, ear pain and chest pain, and then like not too long later, I sat down, and that's when the vision problems started. So, you know, I took 3 ibuprofen and started on my way to the hospital, driven by a housemate. And I started on my way to the hospital, driven by a housemate. And on the way, about 6 minutes in, um, the fucking distortions stopped. But it had been going on for a good solid 20 minutes before they stopped. So I still went. And at 3-ish in the morning, at 1-ish in the morning, I was told that there would be, like, given the frequency of people being accepted back, like, through triage, that there was still 5 people ahead of me. And so by that rate, I would have been, like, accepted at 3 and out at 4 if a miracle happened. I had too much shit that I needed to do the following day. I hadn't eaten more than 4 tacos and 2 hot dogs, 2 chili dogs that day. So I was not going to fuck myself for the next day if I didn't have to. I had shit that I needed to do. So I fucked off. After about 5, maybe 5.5 hours of waiting in the ER. I mean, it wasn't entirely unproductive. I still had a conversation about anarchy with some of the people there, but, like, certainly wasn't how I wanted to spend my evening. I wanted to put the finishing touches on some content, do a workout, submit the content, and get shit done. But then, like, the fatigue from that and the stress of, basically being blind for a bit, and watching as this arc went across my face, like, started here and then sort of moved over here and then really just fractured from there. Like, it just stressed me to the point where, like, the next day I was just recovering from the lack of sleep, from being up too late, and from the stress of the situation itself, like feeling like I was going to fall asleep and maybe wake up blind. That's not a great way to relax before you go to sleep. But either way, it didn't happen the next day. But then a small resurgence of it happened on, yeah, because it's Saturday. I'm dumb. Happened on Friday. And when that resurgence happened, I did the same thing that I did before, only 2 ibuprofen instead of 3, and it went away in a similar amount of time, which means it's most certainly a fucking inflammation issue. And it will start to subside eventually while the tissue heals. So, at this point, I'm just trying to cram and get everything done because a painting job I was going to do fell out. So I need fucking rent is what I need, but I'll be working my ass off to make that happen. Today when I went to when I did fucking an hour stream, like, everything was fine, so I think I'm probably past the symptoms at this point. It had a small resurgence yesterday, and then maybe it won't have another one. I will keep y'all apprised of that. But I'm still going to get work done because I need to work, I need to eat, I need to get, like, expenses met, and a variety of other shit. So I'm not going to stop. But I am going to try to prioritize certain things, because if it is stress related, as multiple people say it is, and there's every possibility that I can improve things by making content instead of arguing with people so much. Getting things done instead of spending so much time talking to people on social media. Fucking prioritizing what I actually need to do so that it's done and I'm not stressing about it. Get enough done that I can actually earn my support and people will want to do it. You know? So, yeah. Medical issues. My first time to a hospital in like 8 years, maybe more. Anyway. Mostly okay. I got a lot done today. I worked on a couple videos and an article. I streamed successfully for over an hour in a Twitter space. That was productive. That'll be available on YouTube very soon. And tonight, I'm going to actually publish the file for the previous Twitter space. I'll do that once I'm back in from my workout that I didn't publish to YouTube yet, which means it's also not on Odyssey or BitChute. But that one was extremely productive too. It was about Christian anarchy. So keep an eye out for that. Just a shit ton of stuff that I'm going to try to really hammer out and get done. Because landlord's breathing down my neck. I got to earn my keep. No more slowing down. No more of this end of the day stress or seeing a message relating to something that I should have gotten done but didn't and feeling that spike of adrenaline. No more of that. Everything done, everything off my plate, everything organized, everything in its place. That's the new goal. 2024 might have started out bad, but there's every possibility that this was exactly the wake-up call I needed to make it better. Worry less about the shit that is gonna infuriate me but not lead anywhere. Get shit done. Stop yelling so much about people on social media and get shit done. That's 2024 for me. I'm not gonna go blind. I'm not gonna get fucked up. I'm gonna get shit done. So, goals anyway. Also, hello to the new person, concurrent viewer. Feel free to speak in chat. These are weekly discussion streams where I talk with people in chat, directly sort of interfacing with my audience. It's a sort of disorganized stream, so I give them intentionally fucked up names and thumbnails so that it'll be harder for outside people to find my videos in this regard. Alright, be well, Valor. Valor is off to go eat, which is a good idea. I'm doing that as well. Hello to the second liker. Feel free to throw messages in chat. And share, fucking whatever if you like my content. There's going to be a new video tonight that's a video that I posted to Facebook already but forgot to post. I was going to post it on Wednesday. Literally, I had fucking most of it handled, but obviously if I think I'm going blind, I'm going to prioritize that. So I never thought that would be one of the things I'd have to worry about, is going blind. But clearly, there's some stuff I gotta prioritize working on. So that'll be the goal. 2024 is not going to be the year I go blind because I misprioritized things and got stressed. But yeah, might be a short stream if there's not a whole lot of comments. Might push it till 30 after. Well, 30 minutes. But if folks don't want to talk, this week, that's understandable. I'll have a lot more to talk about next week, other than fucking bullshit health concerns. So, but yeah, I had a really productive conversation about the war on drugs and how a lot of right libertarians are cucking that message. That was today. I had a nice productive convo about basically the same thing but Christianity. Last week, my Twitter spaces are going to be great. They're going to be places where people can talk real extreme shit, but like in a civil and reasonable manner. Either way, yeah, my priorities are going to be making content. That's what my priorities are going to be. My priorities are going to be making sure that I actually earn what I have, instead of needing to be at the end of the month being like, hey, you know those like maybe 10 things that I did this month? Uh yeah, I need things to live and eat and shit. Um it needs to be like a fucking cavalcade of shit. And I'm hoping that I can like actually pick up the what is it? The Slack? The bar? Whatever. I'm going to pick it up this year. That's the plan. So, anyway, might be a short stream. But if there's anything y'all want to talk about, feel free to post it in chat. Throw me some things that you want me to say, do, ideas for potential content. Lots of stuff in the works. All right. And either way, I mean, the sooner the stream ends, the sooner I get to my workout. That'll be good. I missed 2 days of my workout because of the health bullshit. So, not happy about that. My workouts are necessary. They're not just important to me, they're fucking mandatory. They're the one thing at the end of the day that I can rely on and not feel useless while I'm doing it. Like, I feel somewhat effective on a variety of other positions, but my workouts are places where I can push my limits and get new ones and improve and get stronger and more capable and shit like that. So, that's my mental health. My mental health is consuming enough that I can function normally, and then using what I consume to get stronger and more capable. That's the grind set. So, without the workouts that I've been doing, I don't feel useful at the end of the day. So, when I missed 2 days because of that, that kind of threw me off in a lot more than those ways. My depression spiked, my fucking all that shit got worse. My productivity dropped, and it might have been part of what led to the resurgence of symptoms. So, I'm gonna get back on my workout really hard. Because clearly that's mandatory. It's not, you know, fucking optional. And I was gonna get to my workout, like, right when the thing happened the first day. Like, I was gonna eat, wait about 10 minutes for it to digest partly, and then go out there and hit it. Did not end up happening. So, I'll keep you all posted, absolutely. So I got 2 concurrent viewers. If either of you want to say something in chat, feel free. This is a discussion stream after all. Or if you're on another social network, you can always feel free to drop me a line there if you're not on YouTube. Like, I've been known to respond to people in Discord. And I've been known to, like, respond... Oh, hello. Yes, I am live. I remember your username. So, just been talking general health stuff and an update about what I've been, like, up to / going to do. So if there's anything you want to talk about, feel free. But yeah, like, I posted live in my server. The live channel is for those pings. So I had a resurgence of symptoms yesterday, but today the closest I had was I woke up, stood up, and as soon as I stood up, and this has happened to me before and potentially is related, but I just, you know, never thought anything of it. I stood up and the area behind my eyes hurt badly enough that I, you know, that I started to shed some tears. Fucking, but, like, it stopped after a little bit, and the only thing I have after that is fucking a mild headache. So I think whatever it is might be slowly working its way out of my system, whatever the fucking problem is. Which would be good, because I kind of don't want to be blind. I think that'd be fucking, you know, pretty chill, all things considered. But yeah, I've been doing one of these streams every week, reliably. I don't think I've actually missed a Saturday in years. Let me check. I'm actually curious how long I've been doing this. I'm also eating fucking lasagna with chopsticks because I'm a disrespectful person. One moment. Check. Vlogstream. I'm just gonna keep on scrolling until I get to Vlogstream 1. But I think it's been about 2 years. Yep. Yeah, it's been over 2 years. Well, see, you say it's part of my brand to eat everything with chopsticks, but it's also efficient. Like, this way, I'm gripping it to the right, like, sort of diameter, the right width, that I will not touch a hair on my mustache or beard. You see that? You can't do that with a fork. I mean, you can, but it's a lot harder. Yeah, like, all you gotta do is, like, you know, just do some wipe off and you got your chopsticks clean. So, like, the idea of switching back to a fork or a spoon or whatever is actively anathema to my sensibilities. Like, this is efficient. This works fine. And I can use them to stir shit while I'm cooking, blend eggs, stir dough, you know, while it's still in that initial stirrable stage that you don't need to knead. I can, you know, and like people are like, "Oh, how are you gonna eat yogurt?" Yes, I am. You gonna eat soup? I might pull things out of the soup with it, and then drink some of the broth without that. Who knows? Like chopsticks are fine. I don't really go to restaurants at the current moment. I feel like that would be a waste of the money supporters give me, so I don't really go to restaurants much. Um, and the last restaurant I went to was a Pizza Rita, which is a chain here in Spokane. So, um, like obviously you don't eat pizza with chopsticks. Not even I would do that. That's a good way to just like somebody sees you do that, they're gonna call the whole squad to fuck you up. Yeah, the first name of the vlog stream was "Why Are You Here?" and and they've only gotten worse since. Like, and I still could ask that. Yeah, if just looking at this, looking at my fucking thumbnail quality, while I've just been deteriorating into various shades of schizoid bullshit, um, at least I can see now scrolling through all of it that none of them are fucking repeats. They're all very much just like, yes, in fact, I am new schizo. My average like actual join rate is like 5 to 10 people. Um, and the average eventual views are about 30. So it's not much, but at some point, if I actually get some infamy behind me, maybe it'll be more. It's something. It's something. And the fact that most of them are reliably here is, you know, like the ones who do join is encouraging because it means that I have a direct audience that I'm, you know, fostering and like potentially like recurring ideas and concepts and things can be planned and accomplished and all that sort of thing. You can't really do that if there's no reliability, if there's no draw over. So, uh, but yeah, I today I also had another live event on Twitter because Twitter is has spaces, and while I hate spaces because of what people normally use them for, um, like cults of personality talking over each other, being illogical, you know, calling names, inciting bullying, all this sort of shit that normally Twitter spaces are used for. Um, I want mine to be a way to have direct and honest conversations about shit with a variety of people. So I'm um I'm hoping it can be as quality as it's been. The past like 3 spaces have been pretty good, I think. Um, so they'll all be initially recorded on Twitter, and then copies of the files will be released in video form on YouTube and Facebook. And because they're on YouTube, they will also automatically be backed up to my Odyssey and BitChute accounts. So basically, that's the general vibe is that, like, I've been trying to get as many different types of content as possible lately and get as many different sorts of anarchists interested in working with Anarch Unity as possible and all this shit. Um, so I'm going to do that, and I'm also going to, you know, keep people apprised of various things, various efforts I'm going to try to get accomplished. But yeah, these streams are a component of that, because they're a way that I can directly talk to people in my audience for like, an hour, maybe two every week. Every week, reliably, I do these. Because like part of the point of this, in my view, is to have, humble exchanges where I can like prove I know what I'm talking about, you know, and maybe respond to some criticisms that I don't, and do it live so that people are sure that I can speak uncurated. I don't have to think of like an 800-hour long response. I can just say things. I can talk to people. It can be like a conversation. So that's what I want these things to be. I want these things to be directly interfacing with the audience on a routine basis. But yeah, I've been doing this once every week reliably for years. So same with the Chili Dog Wednesday thing. I don't think I've missed a Wednesday, except like maybe posting it on the wrong day because I forgot to post it on Wednesday, so I posted it on Thursday. Yeah, it's one of those things. But yeah. In general, though, there's lots coming. There's articles, there's videos, there's all sorts of shit coming. You had Chili Dogs Thursday this week. You gotta push it back one and use the hashtag on Tweltwer. Then I can retweet you. Which, if you call it Twitter, it'll make Elon Musk sad. So like, oh no, the place that I'm intentionally fucking up doesn't like my new branding, which also partly fucked it up. I don't touch Twitter much. That is a reasonable statement. That's a reasonable way to think. Because Twitter is cancer and always has been, and especially as bad since. Hello, Earth Nerd. He tried to rebrand, but nobody cares. LOL. Yeah. Kishi says, the name X just sounds like a porn site. Yeah. Yeah, basically. But, like, beyond that, it's just... what he's trying to do is reform the thing that he wanted in the early 2000s, which was X.com. So this is just like... those people who peaked in high school and everything since is just downhill? That's what this is. That's what it reeks of, because he's like, I made my thing a while back and nobody liked it and it didn't catch on. It was X.com. I got kicked out of the company. PayPal hated me. And like all of this shit built up inside of my tiny little ball sack to make me jizz my URL onto my new web presence, because I resent the fact that I had to have it, and now that I'm here, I'm going to take it out on everybody. But see, making your own site, everybody knows that if a site was run by Elon Musk, it would be absolute garbage. Nobody would join that. And also, it wouldn't have all the inbuilt audience. It wouldn't have all the inbuilt features. He would actually have to know how to build things instead of just fuck them up. That's a whole process, So why not just buy a platform? And then bully everybody who works there into being your bitch, so that they all have to do what you want and fucking suck your cock. He's such a shitbag. Like, imagine claiming you want to stop groomers after you banned, you fired half your child sex abuse monitoring team. Shut the fuck up, Elon. You enable groomers. You had Andrew Tate on a fucking stream with you. Shut the fuck up. And then you took his money for advertising very lightly. Very likely he took that money for advertising, because Andrew Tate made an offer that he would buy a shit ton of advertising. Um, and, you know, I can't imagine Elon saying no to that, which means that if Elon did take that money, his platform is partially funded by the sex trafficking of children. So if you take blood money, you're part of the blood ops. If he takes money that was garnered from the grooming and sex trafficking of minors, he's participating in the grooming and sex trafficking of minors. And if he does this while enabling people like Matt Walsh, who thinks adults, like girls, become women, that 16-year-old girls are adults, and Nick Fuentes, through all of his army of supporters that are allowed to get away with it for some reason, supporting him when he says he wants to wait until he's 30 to have a 15-year-old girl who's untouched, pristine, innocent. Yeah, you care about child sex trafficking, Elon. This is your new crowd. Fuck you. You know? And just a new thing comes out every fucking moment. Eliza Blue talking about when adults should be able to, like, fuck kids, saying that it should be a council decision based on when that child is ready. You know? Fucking who else? Who else are we talking here? Matt Walsh, who says 16-year-old girls are adults. Fucking H. Pearl Davis, who says 16-year-olds are hotter than 26-year-olds. These are the people he supports. Yeah, I watch similar documentary style content on YouTube, of a variety of sorts, and I plan to start making quite a bit of that myself, because there is no fucking shortage of these people, unfortunately. But one of the videos I made recently was also like, did you watch a video that I made recently on the State of the Union, in terms of like the state of the Libertarian Union? Because if you didn't, you would probably like that one. In it, I went over a shit ton of things surrounding libertarians and their problems in accepting fucking authoritarian right-wing culture. Well, you would probably like that one. So, I will definitely hook you up with that. I think I think I've heard of Nova Star, but I can't remember anything specifically. So, I'll let you know. But either way, yeah. I'm fucking exhausted. To be honest, yeah, I'm probably going to cut it at 45. Cuz that way I'll have a small amount of energy for the workout and everything after. I'm going to hit it at fucking midnight. I don't think I'll have any energy to stay up any later. Kish says, I think Nova was the one guy who was... Oh, so he's the subject of one of these things. He's not somebody who did that. Okay. He's not the person who makes the videos. I know somebody like that, though. Somebody with a similar name, and I can't remember who they are. Anyway. Alright, well, you can send me information on that person. Because, no, I haven't heard of that. That's, excessively odd. So. Anyway, for the next 4.5 minutes, is there anything y'all want to talk about? Feel free to hit me up. It's been a hard week, but I've got a lot of stuff that I can get done tomorrow. Got a lot of stuff that I can get done for the rest of the week. All I need to do is keep moving. Oh, and if you tried to email me in the past day, I also woke up to find out that my storage is apparently full on Gmail, so I couldn't accept new emails. So I'll be fixing that. I think I got enough files fucking deleted to make that work. But I'll let y'all know. But yeah, it's been an exhausting week. So I'm going to be doing whatever I can to make this week better, more productive and shit. So Earth Nerd says there's a folder with just sales promos you can delete all at once. Yeah, but some of that stuff is probably stuff that I would want to keep. Some of it I can definitely get rid of though. I'll be doing what I can though. I think I got enough though. I think, if I understand correctly. So. Get some water in me. Also, I've just been streaming for the past like hour and a half. Also, I did this Twitter Space against the war on drugs. I'm gonna do Twitter Spaces a lot. Earth Nerd deleted 15,000 Saki ad. I know. I had to. I had to though. But yeah, like if it is stress related, I'm going to do whatever I can to make sure that my stress is at least properly directed. I'm going to do a whole lot less of these arguments in private that didn't benefit my channel, that made it seem like I wasn't even doing anything with a given day when I definitely was. I just wasn't doing anything fucking productive. So that's going to be the plan. I got to get everything back on track. Also, I'm messing with a spring while I'm having this conversation. So, because I got ADHD and it helps to do something with my hands. But either way, a lot more things that I'm going to do. A lot more things. Anyway, people are booking, so I think I'll book too. Be well, all. Smash the fucking state. Never give up. I'm not going to give up, and none of y'all are allowed to give up either. I'm not going to let these motherfuckers win. Not a single one of them. So, that being said, let's get 2024 going. Smash the fucking state.